What's up everybody, Coach Kyle here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, and look back at old videos. There's a bunch of them. Today I want to talk about self-talk, and this is referring to motivating yourself while running hard to continue running hard. And two examples of this are Jens Voigt and Yuki Kawauchi. Jens Voigt is a fairly famous cyclist in the cycling world, and he's well known for literally telling his legs, out loud and in his head, to shut up, legs. And he's talked about how you're pushing it hard and your legs fatigue, and he said that he tells his legs to shut up. And Yuki, I read an interview with him where he's probably the individual with the most sub 215, 212, 210 marathons ever. He's almost a chronic marathoner, and he has been quoted as basically saying that his goal during every race is to run himself to death. And of course, the body's central governor, it regulates that so you don't actually run yourself to death unless there's something wrong going on. But like in a healthy individual in an event, you're not going to run yourself to death. Your body, you hit the wall, you bonk. Before that happens, you pass out. But when I race, I tell myself two things. One is that the faster I run, the sooner the pain will end. And two is that I do try to kill myself during the last mile of a race. And of course I'm not gonna die. It's just I'm trying to run so hard that I feel like I'm going to die. And it's just another way to motivate, to really embrace the suck, as you've probably heard. So the reason I'm talking about this is I just came across a study that looked at motivational self-talk, and they had 24 moderately trained participants, and they had, I believe they had pre-written motivational statements for each individual. And obviously the conclusion, as you would expect, was that the rate of perceived exertion went down, so it felt easier, and the time to exhaustion was lengthened, so it felt easier, and they were able to go a little longer. These were cyclists, but it almost always holds true with running as well. No doubt, this is a free, easy way to make you run faster during the last 800 of an 8x800 meter workout, or the last mile of a 5K. No doubt, having any form, any phrase, any way to self-motivate yourself will be effective. So you don't really have to plan this ahead of time, but know that when it gets hard in a race, yelling at yourself either out loud or in your head is most likely going to benefit you. So it's just something to keep in mind. Is feel free to tell yourself to harden the fuck up, or to just remind yourself that the faster you run, the sooner the pain will end. And do that. Run a little faster, and it's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be worth it. So you keep running, I'll keep coaching.